we need to talk about something for your horse's care. 'Tis the season for dehydration, colic, and ulcers getting really bad. Horses coming up with ulcers. Hi, if you don't know me, my name's Emma. I am an instructor and classical dressage instructor at that. I've been out and about in the industry for almost 20 years now, and I have had my horses at home for 5 years. Most of the time, our colics that happen in the winter come from dehydration. Now, it's not great to change your horse's diet suddenly. However, the best thing that I have found to do to prevent this is to give my horses some feed along with their normal hay. Something like soaked beet pulp with their ration balancer so that they're getting extra hydration and something to drink. But only if your horse likes this, you might just soak their regular feed extra. Especially during cold snaps or big fluctuations in the weather or the heat. This is when horses tend to not want to drink their water because it gets a different temperature than they're used to. And then my number one thing that you need to know about winter is that most of the hay is deficient in vitamin E. And even if you're feeding a ration balancer, you may still need to add vitamin E to the diet. This has done wonders for my horses. The first 2 years I had them at home, they colicked. One or two of them colicked from dehydration during the bad spells, and they also were just not doing well, losing muscle, not shiny coats, not looking like they did in the summer. And what I found is I need to add extra vitamin E. You can, the two cheap forms that I have seen that we feed, what I feed, is brewer's yeast, but you can also feed vegan vitamin E pills. They're gonna need a lot more than a human would, but you can get those at Costco for very cheap. So add some vitamin E to their diet, see if that helps. It won't hurt anything. And then during cold snaps, try to offer extra water. You can also offer little buckets with like molasses water or different things in their water to try to get them to drink. Molasses will also keep that water from freezing as fast. So these are some things you can do, but keep in mind your horse's sugar intake. If they need a low calorie diet or no sugar, then molasses isn't the best. But there's lots of low calorie, low NSC options, such as soaking shredded beet pulp. So hope that helps. Best of luck.